What's going on, Fujos? And it's your girl Hippie. This video, I am definitely coming to you guys with an unboxing. It's not really an unboxing. Why am I saying unboxing? Um, a BL manga haul, shall I say. I went to Newbury Comics and baby, when I walk through that mall, I sometimes have to stay away from the second floor because it's dangerous. You know, the floor I'm on is equally dangerous because it's the Bath and Body Works, but that third floor is murderous to my pockets. But baby, I went up to that third floor because I wanted to commit a crime in this wallet. And we are going to get into what I bought. Hold on to your boot scraps, get your little bevy poo, and let's get into this haul.
With the drip, straight New York on the lips, sage burning while she's scrolling through the sweetest little ships. Fresh tea, hot take, she gon' break it down clean. Be a glow in the aura like a neon dream. City soul with that cosmic touch.
Like I said, you're going to Newbury Comics. And it's a big bag because I also got something for my studio. Like I told you, I am working on my studio to accommodate both channels, the Hippie Fujoshi and hashtag J podcast, where we have the BL dramas and the Hippie Fujoshi with all our Fujo fuckery going on. And I love it. So let's get into what I bought. And I don't know if you guys have ever been to a Newbury Comics close to you. I know there's a few stores. I think it's one store in Boston. Don't quote me, but I know there are other locations. But I love Newbury Comics. Newbury Comics is a very versatile store. Like, it's where you can get albums as well. And I think they sell CDs, if I'm not mistaken. I think they do sell CDs. Don't quote me. But you get your throwbacks on how to listen to music. You got a few what they call them, pop funks, pop fucos. If you know what I'm talking about, I got a few of them, and it's crazy. I can't pronounce these things. It's horrible. But if you know me, you know this is a challenge. I say everything, mostly everything wrong, but you know what I mean. But they sell those, and they sell like shirts, um, bags, a whole bunch of merch with, favorite shows, animes, mangas. It's so much. But their BL collection, their BL manga collection, I love it down. And they have their sale that it goes on every once in a while, where you buy one manga and you get the other manga 50% off. So when I see that, I'm just like, oh, it's a good day. I came in here at the right damn time. So let's get into what I got so you can understand the excitement. So the first thing I got was this ramen sparkling lamp. I feel like this will be a cute little part of like the ambiance of my studio. And plus, living on my own, me and ramen have formed a certain type of relationship. Me and ramen struggle together. This is a struggling meal that we struggle together, and we jazz her up. And I just feel like this lamp is so serendipitous to my growth and what's to come, because it literally describes what I do most of the time for dinner, because if you know, you know. But yes, I had to get this lamp, and she is cute. Looky. I can't wait to put her in the studio where she's going to find her home amongst others. Okay? Not other lamps, but other trinkets and stuff. Then we got a t-shirt. Now, I love the Dan, and I love the grandma in the Dan. So I had to get Sicko. Yes. I got me a the Dan shirt. Now, of course, naturally, my first t-shirt would definitely be, um, I'm having a brain fart on names right now. Let's get this together. All right, so now I got it. Now, naturally, I would want the first t-shirt to be Ken. That's his name. But when he turns into his possessed version of himself, I would love a t-shirt. Definitely gonna get a t-shirt like that. But second is definitely Seko. And of course, I love Momo. But yes, she is everything. And just her sarcasm. Her sarcasm is everything. And she is just, I had to get this t-shirt. So just understand, I had to. I had to. I had to. I had to. Okay, so we got that. Next, we got some socks because they have some socks on sale. So I got me some Buffy the Vampire Slayer socks. I'm a millennial. Come on now. If you know, you know. Definitely had to get Schitt's Creek. I had to get Schitt's Creek. When I say I am a full-on BL girly, I am a BL girly. And I love Schitt's Creek. Oh my God, David Rose. He's a vibe. He's a vibe. I need to get my David Rose t-shirt. And when I get it, I'm definitely bringing it here. Now to the main event. The reads. The reads of the hour. And first, we're going to stop with the top power of them all. Now, when I went into the store, I saw Painter of the Night. And I got excited. But that excitement went down when I realized that was volume 2. And I need volume 1. And the person was like, yeah. So that one. So when I went to the front and asked one of the gentlemen if they, had volume 1 in the back, I was taking a shot in the dark. One of them let me know that there's a chance that it may not be there. And the other one was just like, hey, let's just take a look. They didn't have it, okay? But it was okay. I realized that this is going to be a read that's going to be hard to find as far as like walking in and physically buying it. Sounds like we might have to order this one. But I found another one that I was like, okay, I wasn't meant to get Painter of the Night, but I was meant to get you. Okay. And that is Low Tide and Mother Loving Twilight, Volume 1. I was like, yes, I gotta get you, I gotta get you, I gotta get you. And I got you. I got you, and you're in the collection. Volume 1. Have I read this? Yes. Okay. But I have to get the paperbacks. And I'm dead gonna read this like I never read it before. Yes. Yes. I'm gonna be in shock. I'm gonna recap and react like it's the very first time. I had to get this, and I am definitely looking forward to getting volume 2 and getting volume 1 and volume 2 of Painter of the Night. I think I'm going to end up ordering them, and most likely, if I do, I'll probably order them from a shop that I found on TikTok that I like how they send me my reads. So we may do an order on that. I will get back to you guys once I figure out exactly how I want to come in contact with Painter of the Night. But when I saw this, I was like, the champ is here. Well, one of the champs. One of the champs. So we got this in the collection, and I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling really good. Last but not least, we got I Didn't Mean to Fall in Love. Double. Now, what made me buy this is truly like the story, what this is all about. And it's about a charismatic college student, Rue, never expected his one night stand with a 30-year-old Yushino to amount to more than a casual fling. But more surprises are in store for this unlikely couple. So the fact that we got an age gap and one of them that seemed to be a player from the Himalaya and maybe the other one is more down to earth. It's just the two dynamics of the personalities coming together. And a bit of insecurities and some anxiety. It sounds like something that Hippie would love to read. And Hippie is definitely going to read and keep you guys posted. So this was my half off read. Like I said, when I went into Newbury Comics, it was buy one manga and get the other one 50% off. So you know the most expensive bad boy was full price. And this one was half off. But it was worth it. These were the two reads that I did get, along with the other items that I got. And I may be stopping in Newbury Comics again this week because they have the sale and I do get paid this week. So I may go and see if they brought volume 1 of Painter of the Night before I make a purchase online. Who knows? But I do recommend you guys, if you are close to a Newbury Comics or you travel and you find out it's a Newbury Comics where you are, I would say go check it out. It is a very good bookstore. It was highly recommended by a gentleman that I became rather cool with by going into the GameStop and buying like old games for my PlayStation and buying a few plushies for my house. And I asked him what is a good place to buy BL mangas, being that he is aware that I read different type of mangas from what he is used to recommending and reading. And Newbury Comics was a bookstore that he highly recommended to me. And it's a store that I frequently go to. I honestly go to Newbury Comics more than I go to Barnes& and Nobles. But I do recommend you guys to go to Barnes& and Nobles too, because Barnes& and Nobles do have a relatively, depending on which one you go to, large BL Manhwa selection. Here in New York, and where I'm at in the Bronx, I'm not relatively close to a Barnes& and Nobles. So I go out to Westchester and roughly Manhattan. And I love the Barnes& and Nobles in, I want to say, Eastchester or Scarsdale. I want to say it is. But it's a relatively big Barnes& and Nobles, and I did enjoy going to that Barnes& and Nobles. But as far as like a bookstore for me to go to and get that good old quick ambiance and just be surrounded around like anime and all of my characters, like Black Clover, Jujutsu Kaisen, the Dan, Bleach, and just to be around all of that and have my BL Fudanchi type of moment. And there, my go-to is definitely Newbury Comics. So I do recommend Newbury Comics as one of you guys' staples to purchase your BL manga. If you are close to or able to travel and happen to be close to one, I would suggest you to pop in. Guys, if you like and love and enjoy my BL manga haul and other items, don't forget to drop a comment below, like the video to get me up in the algorithm, and also don't forget to subscribe if you enjoy the content and enjoy the recommendations. I will definitely let you guys know about this read, and this one I do highly recommend you guys to tap in. Whether you do an online purchase, either a digital read or a paperback read, it was so good that I had to get it paperback even though I read it digitally and I want the volume. So I do recommend that if it's a read you really like and if they come out with paperbacks, invest. Guys, you already know, be amazing. And most importantly, keep reading those BL mangas. Layers, my beautiful BL Fujos out there.
In New York on the lip stage, burning while she's scrolling through the sweetest little ships. Fresh tea, hot take, she gon' break it down clean. Be a glow in the aura like a neon dream. City soul with that cosmic touch. Every episode hits smooth as such. Sexy, flirty, witty too. If you know, then you're Fujo crew.